What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is Sane, and today we're going back with another guide. Today we're talking about Rampardos, the Pokemon that is most commonly nicknamed Yoshi, fittingly, because it's a similar dinosaur, and is known as the unblockable spear, or the spear that can pierce through anything in the Pokemon world, because of its monstrous high attack, 125, as even its baby form, and it gets even higher when it evolves. However, this thing is notoriously one of the worst Pokemon ever, and if you know, then you know. If you don't know, it's because yes, it can do a ton of damage, one-shot things, but it gets one shot in return because of its super low speed stat, its super low defenses, and when it evolves into Rampardos, its defenses don't get much better, and its speed actually stays the exact same at 58. The HP is okay, but not enough to really help you out. So while this thing can one-shot and kill pretty much anything, pretty much anything kills it back. And being mono rock typing, it's only got 4 resistances, none of these typings being any gyms in the Sinnoh region, only one of them being an Elite Four member with fire, but he's got like Infernape and other Pokemon that are going to beat your Rampardos, so it does not have a good track record in its own region. But if you insist on using it, I'm going to show you how to do it. So I'll talk about Gen 4 if you're playing Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, probably Platinum. And then I'll also talk about Gen 8 if you're playing Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl, the new remakes that just came out recently. And I think Rampardos basically has one set and one set only. The only way to make this thing work is some sort of speed control, and your best bet is Rock Polish, because it can learn Rock Polish, which is basically an agility. It's like Rock type agility, raises the speed by 2. Which means this 58 speed is going much faster. Meaning it can actually maybe hit something first, and then it can kill it. It can kill things as long as it can hit first. So the whole way to use Rampardos is you have to make sure it can hit first. It does have an amazing ability in Mold Breaker, so it would be a good idea to give it Earthquake so it can hit things with Levitate, such as, let's say, Gengar is a Pokemon that is weak to ground, but it usually has Levitate, especially in the 4th generation. Mold Breaker, you just go straight through it, blow it up. Rotom too, even though you're not really fighting Rotom, and just other Pokemon with Levitate or Sturdy that might not die from Earthquake. I know Sturdy doesn't work that way in Gen 4. That's better for like Gen 8, but either way, Earthquake and Mold Breaker is a great combo. Head Smash is some great stab. It gets eventually at level 52, I think it is. So a great endgame move for it. 150 base power. It does have half recoil, but this thing's so frail, is if it gets hit, it dies, whether it's at full HP or not, so don't worry about that. Just worry about dealing damage and hopefully killing. And then an Elemental Punch, Thunder Punch is probably a good idea. Maybe you can snipe out a Gyarados or other flying types that might not be weak to Rock for some reason. Just other random coverage there. You just want to go full in on the attacking stats and the attacking moves. Now, teammates to help Rampardos maybe get something done possibly would be Pokemon that can set up screens, like Mr. Mime, who can also Barrier and then Baton Pass. Maybe a Jolteon, who can Agility Baton Pass, Thunder Waves and stuff to get it going. Bronzong, who could Trick Room and make it move first by reversing the speeds. Who can also run screens and benefits from the Trick Room himself. Maybe even a Tangrowth with something like Sleep Powder. Well, these are some pretty good Pokemon you're going to get in your runs that could definitely help you team build if you want and insist to make Rampardos work. And if you're going to use Rampardos in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, you might not have access to the Elemental Punches, so you might be stuck with a move like, I don't know, Giga Impact, Return, I don't know, filler move that does nothing. You're sticking to your Rock Smash, Earthquake, Head Smash. So if you want to make the spear that pierces through anything work, you gotta make sure it can actually hit something, and the only way to do that is by making it move first, or making it tanky enough with screens, Baton Pass, maybe substitute Baton Pass, something like that. Otherwise, this thing's going to die to any neutral hit, which is so sad, because this thing could be so fun to use, could be so cool to use. I love rock types, but not when they die. Anyways, that's going to do it for the video, guys. Let me know what Pokemon you want to see a guide on next. And it can be any Pokemon, any generation. I usually do Gen 3, but I want to branch out a little bit anyways. So, thanks for tuning in, guys. Love y'all. Peace.